Dear Online Security and Reiki Recovery Diary, this is Annika, psychic medium and channeler, sucker of all kinds of energies. I suck up the energies of my environment and transmute them into something better. After 24 years of rape every 2 to 5 years, I created an online security diary to stay safe. I'm angry because my laptop is so slow and I don't know why. I think it's because it's almost full. And I need a stick or something where I can put all the videos I saved on there so my laptop isn't so slow, right? I have no idea, but I think that's the reason. So it's so slow, it's fucking my head. Seriously, it's like usually it's just files with like paper files, no pictures, nothing serious, and it takes like half an hour for 10 pictures. Like, no, that's not normal. And I have to wait like half an hour for every 10 pictures I want. And I can't save all of them because some files are infected. Every time I want to download something from my online folders, some of the files are infected. So really weird. And then I download some of them, but next time I click the same file number, I can download it. And it's all of a sudden not infected. Like Microsoft, I like Apple. I didn't have that much trouble with Apple. Not sorry. So I think I'm selling this thing. And then I can go as well. Because that's gonna pay 1 week rent. And in that 1 week I just have to make money. And then I'm fine. Right? Unless someone wants to murder me. 40 minutes for 18 megabytes. That's not normal, is it? That's not normal. Why would it take... Would it take 40 minutes for 18 megabytes? Today I felt like red lips and this is a red lip filter. I also have red lipstick. My mother is so funny. She got lots of cards and birthday wishes and and all this kind of like women's power and So many women are about that. I'm against feminism. I don't think women should have the same jobs than men and women should get paid the same. I'm not one of them. And it's so funny, she has one friend who came to visit her today, have a tea, and she said, oh, since she has that boyfriend or new husband, she's not coming over anymore, and if she comes over she will only stay at the door. And I said, yeah, maybe because you don't like men. And she said, that's not true, but he is so possessive and he's always like controlling her. And I said, that's exactly what I mean. It's like, that's what men are like. Like, if they're with you, they kind of possess you. So, yeah, if she's against that, the man doesn't like that. And my mother, I don't know. It's like, men, I love men and I have more problems with women. I'm the other way. But that's something I realized. My mother doesn't really like men, I think. Yeah, I found out with the therapist. He also said, and what gender is the cat? Because I get along very well with the cat. And he said, what gender is the cat? It's a male cat. Because I get along better with the male animals and the male humans. It's just the way it is. I think men are much easier than women. So much easier. I can already feel some disconnection with cat for a while. It's going on forever. But I can feel we're going to disconnect. When I deleted Facebook, I realized, oh shit, maybe I should delete all the photos and all the data and then delete it again. And I wanted to access it, but I cannot access it again because I don't have the phone number attached to it. And then they asked for ID and I thought, no, better not, because I don't have my full name on there, I think, only my first name. And because the data is on there, and in case I don't get in, I don't want my name, my full legal name attached to the Facebook account. So I'll just leave it there, and in 3 months, they said in up to 90 days, all data will be deleted. I really hope that's true, because there's a lot of shit on there, like hidden. But I kept everything on my Asia journey. I think there's even more, like lots of trauma stuff, which I have hidden, like every trauma. I wrote everything down. I thought Now would be the time to delete that. I don't have to keep that, because when trauma heals and everything's fine, I always delete it. I don't know why I keep it at all. But I kind of, I don't know, need that. Yeah, but my goal for today is, and I'm not going to go to sleep before that, remove all files from the internet. From the everything I have stored online somewhere will all be removed. And then go to sleep. Another day wasted. I'm also almost clear on what I want to do. Almost clear. Today I'm clear, and I know this is like this diary. I was 100% clear, 100%. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to keep doing it every day, because my purpose is to stay safe. Everybody, like, the reason I had to explain too much and nobody listened to me, and there was so much projection and nobody believed me, and still probably, I don't know, but I don't care anymore, because I know what's true. And I don't know, if anything happens, I have this diary. This is my security diary. This keeps me safe in case anybody wants to pin on me. She did this, she did that, she went there. Ding, ding, ding. No, I'm not, I don't know. I think in Australia they wanted to pin on me I'm a meth addict. I really think, I don't know, nobody said it. Somebody, like, with the words or something, maybe just, oh, I thought you did that. And I said, no, never. So, no. But when you sit next to someone who does something, or whatever, with the banking stuff and whatever, you are just spending time with these people, then people think you're the same. Oh, don't tell me anything, I know you know. Like, when they told me what others did, I did not even realize. I wasn't even seeing it, and I was never, even to the day, I never saw any of these people, like others said about other ones. She did this, she did that, she does this, she does that. I never saw it with my own eyes, never. And if I don't see it, and I spend lots of time, many hours with such people, everybody said, oh, she does this, she does that. I never saw it. I don't believe it before I see it. She never, like the one everybody talked bad in that way about. And then they started doing the same thing with me. And I didn't. And then I realized, like, they make that shit up. And it's the same now on TikTok when I see how people talk about others. Like, nobody has done anything, and then everybody just makes up lies. Like, they don't even know. They haven't seen it with their own eyes. They don't know anything about the truth. Anything. If you don't see it with your own eyes, you cannot say, like the rapist thing, you cannot say he's a rapist. Like I say, I believe, you can say I believe, I don't believe. I don't believe this one because I know 12, and none of the 12 has that energy, and none of the 12 has a wife who calls him a good man. That's why my opinion about some people would be, no, he's not one. Like, how can you be happily married for so long and play such a game and keep up such a show and have a woman talk in a good way about you? And no, like, in my opinion, even energy-wise, nobody, not one of the rapists gave me joy. So, and the same thing about the others, like when I spend time with someone, hours and hours, and we're just having fun, everything's fun. And then all of a sudden lies pop up, and then they start doing the same with me. I thought, no, I'm not playing that game. Are they serious? And then I couldn't get out of that. It's like an energetic ring. It's really like a ring around. And then when I started clearing here on the Reiki doll, in one of my 182 videos, I started clearing myself on the Reiki doll. I projected my energy. At first I tried to clear my energy on my body. Nothing worked. And then I projected my energy on that doll and worked like on myself from the other side. And that started working. And then I realized these energetic rings that keep you stuck. It's like a ring you cannot get out of. And that's when I decided to do this as well. the security diary. So my purpose for the security diary is so strong, I can keep this up. I can do this every single day until I die, because it's so important that nobody can pin anything on me. She was here, she was there, she did that, ding, ding, ding. No, I didn't. And I can prove where I was, and I didn't do anything, and God is watching me anyway. I have nothing, like I don't have to beg for forgiveness, like for anything major or bad, because God's watching me anyway, and I don't do anything I cannot forgive myself in front of God. I have to beg for forgiveness for. I don't do these things. I wouldn't even mind if anybody held a camera on me like constantly. I don't care, because I'm not doing anything to anyone. So I'm going to keep this up until I feel like I don't need to anymore. But that purpose is so strong, I can keep it up. And I need the same kind of purpose for whatever I'm going to do. And obviously that takes a while. But when it's done, it's gonna be safe. I'm never gonna stop. Like, that's strong enough. I just have to be clear on it. I wasn't clear. This one, I don't even remember how I came up with this. I just got the idea. I can't even remember how I came up with the idea. I just know this is what I'm gonna do. I feel like this keeps me safer than anything I could try. Like a bodyguard, I googled bodyguards, how much are they? I started thinking about that in Asia. Like when I was guided by spirit, I was really thinking, I never thought that thought at that time, I thought that's just a silly thought. Like you could never afford it. You would never get there. Like bodyguards, how much is a bodyguard? I was too scared to go to the supermarket. I was so scared because all these guys kept trying to get me into taxis into the middle of nowhere or in the middle of the night. And I was drowsy as fuck. And I fell downstairs. I never fall downstairs. I walk 3 stories like a million times every day here. I don't fall downstairs. I was so drowsy, and that was not normal. Something was very wrong in Asia. I would love to get that tested. I would have loved to get that tested. But how would you? How would you? Like, if nobody believes you and then you come to Germany and they treat you like a piece of shit? No. So I had to look after myself. Everything. I have to do everything by myself. Keep myself safe as a woman. Like, even when other people commit the worst crimes on your body, I have to keep myself safe. There is nobody out there. No police, nobody. My father, he let me. I came back, told him the stories, cried in front of him. I never cry, rarely cry in front of anybody. If you make me cry, like my ex made me cry all the time. He just pushed the button and I started crying. I don't know. There are not many people on the planet. But I think when somebody knows your weakness quickly, some people can just push a button. But not even, therapist made me cry as well. Not this one in Germany. He didn't make me cry at all. He made me laugh. He was fun. But the therapist in Australia, she made me cry as well. Like the mother topic made me cry. And what else? Yeah, I cried in front of my father. And then, but we went to a bar. And I walked home. He let me walk home in the middle of the night in the dark. And I was still so traumatized from Asia. And I thought, how can my father, after what I told him, let me walk home alone in the middle of the night? I felt so unsafe and not protected. They don't even understand like the need for protection. And then if something happens, it's my fault because I have red lipstick on, I have red hair, don't be so pretty, don't be so sexy, don't be so open. It's like my fault because I am the way I am. Like in Germany, everything that happened to me is my fault. Like when people commit a crime on my body because of my femininity, it's my fault. So yeah, fuck everyone. I think my mother is the only one who I don't know how that happened, but she's so much nicer. I don't know what happened. So much nicer. My sister was quite nice as well. really, I don't know why, but I'm happy. Like, I just want everybody to be nice to everyone and accept everyone the way they are, no matter how they are. And I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna turn into a man, look like a man, act like a man, work like a man, so nobody rapes me. Like, seriously. But I will not provoke rapists anymore. I'll just leave them. I will not say something mean to a rapist anymore who said he tried to kill himself and he did not succeed. A rapist who succeeded in raping at least 3 girls told me he was not successful in ending his own life. Don't make fun of the rapist. No, I just read a comment again about sometimes I take screenshots of comments I wrote on TikTok, and there was like one, it was about funerals, and I said I want everybody to wear pink on my funeral with pink balloons and a unicorn and a rapping priest making fun of rapists. I wrote that. I don't know, it was just an idea in the moment, but then I thought that would be a great funeral. So now the diary knows and TikTok knows. So if this was offending to a rapist and you want to turn into a murderer, that's what my funeral should look like. Again. I did it again. So can people really change? I don't know. It's like, it's not funny, but I don't have, what is that, empathy or compassion? No, empathy is when you can feel them, right? And compassion is when you feel for them or sorry for them. I have no idea. But I think, like, I don't even cry in front of other people because I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to annoy someone. So when I start crying, I say sorry, and I don't want to bother anyone. But it's the same thing the other way around. Like, I don't really want to be bothered unless it's like unless we're like really close and we cry together or something. I don't know, it's like I'm involved. But that guy we just met and we didn't know each other that well, and then being like kind of an asshole all over, but then you switch to a story where you want people to feel sorry for you because you didn't succeed in ending yourself. I don't know. And then because you don't act the way they want you to act, they rape you. How did I get into the vicinity of such people? Like, seriously. So since then, because I wasn't drinking like all night, nothing, and I had tequila, I thought not much, but then I passed out for, 6-7 hours. So since then, when anybody mentions tequila, and that's the shitty part, so how can someone erase parts of your brain and then you just forget that one memory? Because every time someone says gin, I got raped, like drugged with gin. And in G, later I thought, why do so many rapists offer you gin or gin tonic? Because gin tastes like that stuff they put into the gin, so you pass out. So I was thinking like, oh, it's 3 rapists already. They wanted me to drink gin, alcohol, and then I passed out. Yeah, because it's the closest to the taste. You cannot put that stuff into orange juice because the orange juice will not be sweet anymore. And that's now I attach that to gin. When anybody says gin, I think, oh, rapist, rape. Same with the tequila now. Now I drank a tequila shot after I don't know how many hours. And all of a sudden passed out for, 6 hours, 7 hours. And now every time somebody says tequila, I remember that. And what else? There's so many memories attached to these things. So what do you do with it? You make, I just keep thinking about the same thing and remove the emotional attachment to the thing. So now I can talk about it. Tequila, gin, rapist. it's just a story, right? So you just go through it until it's a story, and you make fun of it. But don't make fun of the rapists. Not when you're alone with them in a room. The computer, is it working hard for the next 5 megabytes? Unbelievable. And now again, the files that didn't work before, now I can transfer them, but they take forever. So if anything, I don't know, if anybody's accessing it, I don't care. There is nothing I want to hide. There are the names of my rapists in there. So I don't know if it's them, but then anybody who sees that knows who the rapists are. And like not in this, but in my files. And I've got everything double, triple saved. Except the photos of the rapists' homes. I had photos of that as well. I had them in that one folder, which I wanted to delete anyway, because I'm not going to keep it, so I don't have to keep it in 3 places. And now I can't access it, so it doesn't matter. But if anybody wants to access anything, there is nothing to hide anyway. They will just know everything I don't talk about to protect others, not to protect myself. There's nothing to protect. No, because I would love for everyone to know the whole truth. If the whole truth could just be on a platter out there in the world, I'm in. Immediately. I'd be fucking filthy rich. That's it for today.